He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
It's Madden NFL 23, and we've got the Giants leader at quarterback. Your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Giants and the Commanders, and it's coming up next.
It's a pretty frigid December day in our nation's capital. We got our space heaters on full blast up in the booth at FedEx. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And leading them out is their fifth-year quarterback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. Down inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. They'll look to throw again. Open man, he's got him. It's Toney for a Giant touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And they look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 and the finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. First, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, it was something like 4 of their last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's much easier said than done.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Back to throw again. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right?
Touchdown, Giants! Kadarius Toney with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Giants are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side, complete to Toney. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Giants. Kadarius Toney with career touchdown number 162, tying him with LaDainian Tomlinson for 3rd place all time. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the time. He'll look to throw. He juked him. The defense gets a hand on it, but he still grabs it. Still going. Touchdown. Kadarius Toney with career touchdown number 163. That moves him past LT and into 3rd place all time. And the Giants take a 3-touchdown lead. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC offense. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been unstoppable in this first. Ready. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Toney. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Giants. Kadarius Toney, 94 yards. And the Giants are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been... They'll look to throw here. That went into the hands of Tony downfield. There he goes left side. Touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 89 yards. And the Giants have taken a 5-touchdown lead. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because
out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had to... Now back to throw. Open man downfield. That's Toney. That all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Kadarius Toney, 73 yards. And the Giants extend their lead yet again. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate. The final 4 weeks of the NFL season are upon us, and we got some intriguing matchups in prime time tonight. Patriots and Raiders, that's in Vegas. Josh McDaniels taking on his former employer there. And then he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Giants. Kadarius Toney, 75 yards. And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that'll be caught by Toney. Room here to run. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete. These two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this year with the Giants winning that one. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. Now this throw caught left side. Touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 63 yards. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator, just old-fashioned pencil and paper.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And nobody in the stadium.
Let's go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete to Toney. There he goes left side. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown Giants. Kadarius Toney, 92 yards. And the Giants get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now.
Here we go, Shaq.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Giants. Kadarius Toney, he flat out can't be stopped. And the Giants are pouring it on. I don't think. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession.
Sack.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Again, he'll drop to throw. Tony coming through with another one. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Kadarius Toney finding the end zone yet again. And the Giants just continue to roll. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that end.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the 1st quarter, good 2nd quarter, and now continuing that here in the 3rd.
And that's the word that they're always...
Ready!
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Touchdown, Giants! Kadarius Toney. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. As a former... And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Oh, he fakes a spike toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's Toney on the quick slant. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. And now they're in the hurry-up. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Right back to Toney. He's got another one. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll drop to throw. Open man, he's got him. It's Toney for a Giant touchdown. Kadarius Toney finding the end zone yet again. And the Giants add on to the New York set to take the field.
Set. Tempo, 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 tempo.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now. Touchdown! Kadarius Toney with career touchdown number 174, just one shy of Emmitt Smith in second place. And the Giants are closing in on a 14-0 record as they extend their lead. And the Giants ready to come out now. They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown, Giants. Kadarius Toney with career touchdown number 175, tying Emmitt Smith for second most all time. And the Giants extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. So still throwing. And now out come the Giants. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Wide open receiver complete. The 30. 10, 5, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Giants, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Washington, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.
Week 16 of the NFL. And we've got the Giants leader at quarterback. He's been sensational.
And New York set to take the field. Back to throw here. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Kadarius Toney, 64 yards. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take them.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's off to a hot start, completing his lone throw for the long touchdown pass on that last drive. And they'll try again here with a first down. He's got him in, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And Charles, you think about this offense, it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench. Just a touchdown! Kadarius Toney with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Giants have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown a couple.
Got it. Ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Kadarius Toney doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. Touchdown! Kadarius Toney on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again.
Go!
They'll set up a throw. Steps away to his left. That'll be caught. It's Toney. On the move past the 40. Now he's loose again. Touchdown, Giants. Kadarius Toney, 75 yards. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been sensational.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. His throw incomplete. Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from the...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Giants.
Kadarius Toney.
An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Giants are able to add on to their first half lead.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. 30, 10, 5, touchdown.
Kadarius Toney.
75 yards.
And the Giants have opened the lead up to 30. Boy, I mean, at this point, what more do we say here? I got nothing.
And you know, so many people talk all the time about having announcer-less games, and they want that. This could be a candidate for it because...
New York set to take the field.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to...
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
The throw over the middle taken in, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
He'll drop to throw.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Toney. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, but keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw again.
Man open, it's Toney. He's got it.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a Giant touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Giants extend their lead yet again. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait.
The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things?
Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Kadarius Toney, 75 yards. And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The Giants going to take over again on offense. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that'll be caught by Toney. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's complete to Toney. Oh, what a juke into space. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion. Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee you he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Yeah, the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man, he's got him. It's Toney for a Giant touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass, and the Giants have got it on cruise control. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back.
Let's go. Set, tempo, set. Let's go.
Back to throw now on first down. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A little juke. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, they go with a slant that time, 15 yards and a first down. Now back to throw. Here's Toney on the quick slant. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch.
Touchdown, Giants! Kadarius Toney. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Giants get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got on first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll look to throw here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Third quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got it wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a Giant touchdown. Kadarius Toney finding the end zone yet again. And the Giants will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw.
And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
24 yards the gain there, another first down as well. They'll drop to throw. Tony coming through with another one. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game. And they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are. And let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute it.
Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a Giant touchdown. Kadarius Toney. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Giants continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown.
Kadarius Toney
Finding the end zone yet again.
And the Giants take the forced turnover on defense and convert it.
And the Giants ready to come out now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. The one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
They go right back to him for 20 and a first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Kadarius Toney.
He flat out can't be stopped.
And the Giants are pouring it on. But Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue.
And now out come the Giants. That one looks like he'll throw here.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Giants,
they are now 2 wins away from a perfect regular season as they run their mark to 15-0 on the year.
And they'll